I chose to be a surrogate because I really love being pregnant, and I feel like my family is complete, and I didn't want any more children, and I thought, how could I be pregnant and not have more children? And when I first started asking myself that, I didn't know surrogacy existed really as a possibility, you know. Pregnancy is quite easy for me. My body does really well with pregnancy, and I just feel so magical. Like I love being pregnant, and I know that sounds strange. A lot of women say that's crazy, you know, but I really do.
I think it's definitely more than an oven, and definitely more than a babysitter, because you still have to be responsible while pregnant. You know, when I moved, and I knew, although this is not my child and I'm just an oven, I probably shouldn't pick up couches. I probably, you know, things that, you know, you wouldn't do with your own pregnancy. So I take those safeguards.
I am a Christian and wanted to make sure that it wasn't something that I shouldn't do for somebody else. And so we actually went to the church and talked with our pastor about me being a surrogate mother to make sure there wasn't any reason in the Bible why I shouldn't be. And our pastor instructed us that Mary was in fact a surrogate mother because she carried Jesus, and obviously Jesus was God's child. So I really felt confident after talking with him that everything would be fine, and then there wasn't anything wrong with me doing that scripturally from a biblical standpoint. But, you know, so much of the time the church teaches you to give to the orphans and take care of the widows and those that are hungry, to feed them. And I think from a biblical standpoint, it teaches us to pay it forward and to give of ourselves to other people. There's a scripture that talks about laying your life down for your friends. And in a sense, I felt that that was what I was doing, because I knew I was taking a risk to be pregnant with somebody else's baby. There could always be complications. There was a possibility that I could have, you know, lost my life in delivery.
It's actually, I think a lot more than that, because an incubator, you know, potentially you would just not have any feelings, any emotions at all. And I still get excited. When I went to the ultrasound, I was excited. I still wanted to see. I think if you were an incubator, I, you know, could kind of just look away and not really care. Yeah, just tell me what it is, you know. But I still wanted to be a part of the process and still make sure that the baby's okay. Whereas an incubator, I think you don't really have any feelings, any personal attachment to the baby.
I think people have either strong opinions really one way or the other, but the only people that really mattered to me, the only opinions that mattered to me, was my sons, mine, and the family that was involved. Anyone else is perfectly entitled to their opinion, but what I do with my family and my body is my business. So, you know, they can have their opinions, but I still didn't really care either way.
To each his own. If they don't think it's great, they certainly don't have to do it, or they don't have to use a surrogate, and that's fine. I don't think I would, you know, spend my time trying to convince anyone that it's the right thing or that it's okay. I don't think I would really try to convince anyone of that, but I mean, I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing that women have the opportunity to have babies even when they can't carry them for themselves. I think it's wonderful.
Knowing that you helped someone start their family, there's no better feeling in the world. You know, I always kind of compare it to, you know, at Christmas time when you give someone a gift that they really wanted to have and they're so excited by it. It's like the same feeling, except a million times better. You know, the fact that you're helping someone do this, it's such a wonderful thing to see someone finally achieve what they've tried to do for so long. So yeah, it makes you very proud.